Ahoy dalmatians, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. So, I just found that I can still level Niles and Tristan. I kinda forgot about that, so let's do that real quick. Let's go with Niles. Scrap engineering. While Niles the party containers have a small chance to contain a large cache of scrap metal. Okay. While exploring, Niles periodically calls out enemies he spots, revealing them on minimap. He also makes it more difficult for enemies to spot you. Scrap metal, I think, is better. Let's do that. Then Tristan over here. Oh, he doesn't even have the level 5 perk. Enemies are more likely to target Tristan, and hostile effects on him last half as long. Harmful status effect duration minus 50%. Cool. Every 3 melee attacks by Tristan activates his hammer grenade, dealing bonus physical damage in an area around his target. 55 physical damage in an area around the target. Okay, so he does like a melee, how is it called? Multiple enemy attack. Do I want them to attack Tristan more, or do I want him to make more boom? Dude, guys, just ignore him or ban him. Why are you not doing something? I think I want him to be more tanky. When choosing to start a fight using dialogue, Tristan will always taunt enemies in addition to any or other speech attack effects. Taunted causes aggression, forcing the afflicted to attack the applier. Wow, okay, so he's the first one that... You always say that you want the discussion. That has nothing to do with discussions anymore. He's literally just trying to rage bait hardcore. So... I do like to argue with stupid people, but that's just... He was playing whataboutism on 100%, which I love. First insulting me and then... First insulting me hardcore and then throwing around whataboutism is... Very interesting approach. Very interesting tactic change also. Never had that one before. When choosing to start a fight using dialogue, Tristan will always frighten. Okay, so either they run away first or they attack him first. Let's go with attack him first. That's cooler, I think. Oh, wait. Huh? That was a little bit weird. Wish you were smarter, might have been interesting. I mean, as I said, it's a little bit weird because it was like a lot of whataboutism. I mean, if he would have said that in the beginning, that I should speak out about more about genocide, for example, then that would have been the one thing. But then just straight up starting the conversation about, I don't know who the monster is, if it's you or the monsters in the game. Why then do we talk about the genocide 3 seconds later? My god. Okay. As I said, I think I want to go with the biologist.
Hello again. Have you brought me the pupa?
First I wanted to know why you want it so badly.
Auntie's Choice has bred mantisaurs as weapons for decades. They've gone through a number of refinements, but they're functionally the same mantisaurs we began with. What's more, we have never witnessed them mutate in any meaningful way. Not in our labs, not in the wild. But here, on Dorado, they've done something remarkable. Inundated with zeranium from the river, the mantisaurs here have evolved adaptations that have never been documented before. I intend to be the first to do so. Instead, think of all the worlds that can be... I'll be here.
Okay, so she kind of, I think, wants to use it as a weapon, huh?
You've returned. I mean, we knew you'd return. We've been waiting. Did you bring the pupa for me?
Yeah, people really want some attention, yeah. I mean, maybe he even had a good point if he would have brought the point across differently, but he definitely didn't. Yeah. Maybe they even had a point, but they had problems maybe putting their thoughts into your mind, into words. Could be. Maybe he wanted to say something like that I don't look like a monster. Maybe he wanted to say something like that I'm a monster because I don't talk about specific things. So he's not sure if the monster that I'm attacking is the monster, but I'm the monster because I'm not talking about the things that he wants me to talk about, even though he didn't even ask me in the first place what my opinion on some things are. So yeah, maybe they had thoughts. They had thoughts. They had thoughts. Let's put it that way. He was in the wrong place if that's what he was looking for. I mean, maybe not even the wrong place, but they should have started the conversation differently, you know? No. There was an attempt at braining, exactly. Not a chance a person in a thought. Okay, do we give the Mantisaur to him? I mean, he's apparently talking to them even though they're not talking to him, so... But the biologist apparently kind of wants to have it as a weapon and to explore on the Mantisaur, so I'm not sure if I want that either, you know? What would you guys do? Would you give it to him? That is probably lying, that can't even talk to the Mantisaurs? Or do we want to give it to the biologist that wants to do tests on it? I'm not sure. I think the smarter thing is probably to give it to the biologist, but I also don't really want to help them that much, so... Biologist? You also like leaning more to the biologist? I think I do too.
That is a dangerous proposition, stranger. You risk the rage of Executive Wojciech if you don't follow his instructions.
Okay, and the executive would probably attack us then?
Oh, thank law. You've made the right choice. And the research I'm going to do with this little beauty will allow me to retire rich, respectable, and powerful.
We might break any news to Wojciech.
Mantisaurs, eyes up, troops! A mess of the bastards are coming from the east.
Did
Loading
they follow
surplus
those folks
rounds.
back from
Cover
that
me.
nest?
Coming, you'll earn me a discount at all participating Auntie's Choice vendors.
Give the order, and I'll take care of them, Commander.
Dropping off ammo!
Bonk, bonk. I wonder what would have happened if I would have given the pup to Wojciech. Do you think something else would have happened? Wait, where is it?
With the man's dead, I presume we must notify its second in command, which is probably one of the local sprats.
Good question. Averas, thank you so much for this upgrade to Amy. Thank you so much. How you doing? Wait, why did I ask Averas again how he's doing? I already asked him. I am confused today, okay? I mean, we can discard. Yeah, let's do that. Noob, how you doing? Hope you're doing good.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
Bears have taken care of the murder investigation. Now it's time to send my message.
Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it. What else do you have for me?
Your leadership problem at Fort Endurance has been solved.
Wonderful. I do love a subordinate that can honor their obligations and make me look good. And if you'll leave me, I've got lots left to attend to. But do come back if you can be of any further use to me.
Tell the abbot that you've smoothed things down. I will.
You're back. Please tell. Lovely. Every coil gets us that much closer to saving these lives. Wonderful. That's just enough to get the first of our auto docks back up and running. Thank you. Still, if you find any more, please bring them my way. It would be marvelous to have spares.
Oh, really, Noob? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that you're waking up to me screaming around. Hi, Josh. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Hello. So you get the distinct feeling that the world of the other worlds is full of idiots, fanatics, and lunatics.
Many terrors upon Golden Ridge.
Yeah.
Cultists are one of the more insidious terrors.
Probably. It's cold and the windows are closed. It is really cold already, isn't it? I'm freezing all the time already. Just pissing me off. How do you even get there? Your fur babies will cuddle you. I mean, yeah, but I also have to go out, you know? So even if they cuddle me, it still will be cold. That's fine, Millie. That's fine. What's that?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Careful! That cave is chock full of arachnids. I'd stay away if I were you. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Careful!
If you're planning on heading into that cave, I recommend finding some other place to practice your big game hunting. It's a mite dangerous even for pros, let alone amateurs.
You could at least ask for money. True, Millie, give me money. If you're pro, why haven't you cleared them out?
Fair question. There's too many to take head on. Gotta catch them alone. Stalk them carefully. Turn the hunter into the hunted, one by one. These aren't run-of-the-mill critters. With their razor-sharp claws and...
Sure. I'll take care of them for you. No biggie. I'm friends with the monster inside my mind. Get along with the voices inside my head.
Ready to wait.
Tristan, stop pushing me. Oh wait, have I not been here already? I think I've been here already, the fuck? Huh? Smelly milkers, not money milkers. I see. Damn. Winter's in full swing, it really is. Very annoying. I just want my warmth. How do I get to the light, to that capsule there? Can I make that jump? Doesn't look like it. Thank you so much for this $6.90. Thank you so much. To whoever that was, thank you so much to Anonymous. Thank you. That is very kind. That worked. Thank you. Thank you, Veras. I mean, shouldn't have tipped Anonymous. Then I would have known. €6.90. Oh. €6.90. Sorry. And my brain doesn't brain today anymore, okay? I'm a little idiot sandwich. I know last stream you guys were the idiot sandwiches. Today I am the idiot sandwich. Okay? Good that we talked about that. This is very creepy. Did you guys hear that? It was whispering. I didn't like that. Have a jetpack? No, but I have boots that can make me double jump. Always an idiot sandwich anyway. I would say me too, but... What's this here? Where even am I?
Let me know when you need a distraction.
You punch it! Kick it like Beckham! No, I killed a sprat! Shit! Ah! That's not what I wanted to happen! Poor little sprat. Gothic armor.
No battlefield development.
Hey! Little mother trucker. Hey! I want left it. Where the fuck do I need to go? No jetpack, how disappointing, 0 out of 10 points. Right, in a game like that you would like a jetpack, I agree. No one is a greater idiot than I am. I don't know, man. That's a very big statement.
I shall not.
Got a achievement. I don't know which one. Something about 50 something.
Come now, you fire most sloppily.
Come now. Okay, they are dangerous. I should not walk into them because when you walk into them, you're dying. How the fuck do I get to this thing? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Hi, Cherry Bomb. Hello. How are you doing? I'm Mr. Piggy. How are you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it's there. Oops. So I went in there for nothing, huh? Great. Okay. I mean, we're really close here to investigate the N-ray range, so I guess we'll do that one here first. Right? I think that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it does. Find out very soon here on the stream. Investigated in motherfuckers, exactly. You're doing good, nice. It's good to know. Sorry for the yawn there. I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little tired than I wanted. Want some energy later? I don't know. Energy drinks tend to make me even more tired. Just waking up now. Nice!
Something tells me this facility does not usually...
Fire spider. of grenades. I will catch a grenade. Oh yeah. Hello? Weird. We're doing some main mission right now, guys.
Never let a locked door stop us before. Let's look for another way in.
I mean, it has to be through that thing that I just found here, but I don't really see. Oh, there. Whoops. Sometimes I should also look to the floor.
No justice was enacted here. This was a massacre.
We can hear those wriggly little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
We can also kiss. I don't know why I wanted to make out with him in that moment and wanted to give him like a tongue kiss, but something in me told me that's what he wants to do. Dude, I don't know. That was just my first thought, you know? My first thought went there. I don't know why. It just happened. Okay, so I'm guessing that I can open up some doors. I need to read this here. Notice the controls below are for use in the case of lockdown override. After taking all proper precautions to certify individual safety, operate 3 switches to open the corresponding facility door. Note that activating any more than 3 switches will overload the system, prompting an automatic reset. 3, you say? 3. I don't see a difference in those things here, though. They all look the same. But maybe need more sleep also. Could be. Averas, thank you so much for another sub give. I mean, will I hear a click if I do something right? Do you guys see like a difference in what is up and what is down? Because I don't. Down by the river. Hi.
.36 cubed divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then
bye, Averas. Take care. Thank you so much for the sub kit.
Is it 30 or? Oh, hello.
Hi.
Sovereign's teeth. I've little pity for enemies of the Protectorate, but I think I can see her stomach wall.
I was unaware that Victor, that is, Archivist Clemens, requested aid. Did he? I hope you're here to help regardless. That would be nice.
Sorry, I'm afraid of blood and moth. Bye. You seem a little woozy. Let's see if we can keep you from bleeding out.
Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I needn't fear all of my bones sliding out of my body.
What exactly is going on here?
3 days ago, the range was inundated with fiends. Cultists, I believe. I am unaware if they're immensely foolhardy or simply mad, but they've caused no shortage of destruction. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient.
That's fine. I'll just randomly swing my weapons until I hit something.
You can attempt such, but if my current state is any indication, the cultists are unlikely to be sporting with you.
How did all of this happen?
These cultists broke in from above and immediately set about damaging what they could. I don't know the specifics, just that they can't be seen through normal means. It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We've an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate.
If you have a gadget for seeing the unseen, seems you shouldn't have been caught unaware.
If I'm still alive in a week, I'll put in a suggestion to the presiding bishop that N-ray scanners be standard issue. The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals, and the N-ray is given off by all living beings. Visible or not, the cultists still give off N-rays. It was stored nearby, but with the damage to the facility, you'll likely need to use the maintenance vent on the wall there behind the screen to get anywhere near it.
So why exactly are these cultists invisible?
Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that their visual forms were sent out of phase when they haphazardly tampered with pressurized N-rays.
Do you know where Archivist Clemens is? I need to talk to him.
Oh yes. He should be below, if he's still alive. Though even if he is, I don't know what state he would be in. He seemed under immense duress before the cultists attacked, and now, well, I don't know. What happens when you pull even harder on an already taut rope? I appreciate your...
Sure, girly pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. We're going up, 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 going up.
I believe that device on the counter is the N-ray scanner. Let us hope this is not one of the Order's unstable prototypes.
You've acquired the N-ray scanner. Use this device to see enemies, wires, and traps through walls. It also detects invisible threats. When used in combat, you gain additional critical hit chance. Interesting.
Eyes up. Hostiles.
A quick one.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Hey!
Have you no battlefield decorum?
Oh, I can't loot them when I don't have this thing on. Interesting. Interesting. That's annoying. Can't see him. How do you want to loot them? Like that. Good as the second Outer Worlds is, I feel like a lot of more people you interact with have their faces covered compared to the first Outer Worlds game. Could be. I didn't really pay that much attention about that. What I will say is, though, that the game has a little bit, in my opinion, too much dialogue, but we've already talked about that quite a lot. The N-ray scanner allows you to view wires through the walls. Following them often leads to sources of power subject to store traps and hazards. I knew it. Wait.
Nice job, Commander.
Ah.
Seems that scanner really did the trick.
Cool. Hi, go hard. How you doing? I hope you're good.
You've opened the way forward. Very good work.
Thank you.
Coming for you!
You leave at once.
What did it just say?
Cultist technology, Commander. You can gauge it by the faint reek of blood and viscera.
What did you say to me? Does the story have a connection to the first part, or is it completely new? I think the main story does not link into the second one, but there are definitely parts of the second one that there are definitely parts of the second one that kind of play into the first one. So in sense of, if you played the second one, you understand more from like the side mission point of view, but it's not necessary. Got grandma's birthday party to attend to in a few hours, gonna come back weighing 200 pounds more. I mean, that sounds good though in itself. Grandma birthday parties are great. Hope you guys will have a good snack. Snack.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Victor. Let's finish this.
Yeah, there are many enemies here. What's that can? Paulana Spezi. In the US, it's called Paulana Sunset or something like that. Huh?
Victor, dead is dead. But if we and the longer, but.
Bum bum ba da bum ba dum bum bum ba da bum ba da 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 da. Sorry. Sometimes I get a little bit too excited, okay? They can reinforce the glass all they want. If you want in, it's not keeping you out. You use a discarded bar as a lever to pry the glass open, but it holds. As you peer through a small gap between bottom section of the glass and the metal reinforcements, you spot a vulnerable mechanism, presumably used in lowering the containment chamber. You aim your bar and stab it with all your might. The mechanism collapses, and with nothing left to support it, the isolation chamber falls open. Oh, prototype irradiated scythe? I get a scythe! Oh, fuck yeah! Yeah! That's what I'm looking for. Where is it? I have a wham bam? Didn't even know. I would also have a wham bam. Triggers a shotgun blast on hit. That's also fun. Whoa, cool. Uses gadget energy and attack, reducing energy used with your science skill. Deals reduced damage and applies less NRA side effects when low on energy. Oh, but I don't really have that. I don't have... I mean, I want to keep it though, it looks cool. But I'm not really a science girl. Just an idiot. That will be perfect for Tofu. Tofu would be really good with a weapon, probably. Mm-hmm. Oh, Thralik! Thank you so much for the 100 biddies! This Emerald Glorious discovering a scythe is a little concerning, not gonna lie. What do you mean? It's a very normal reaction to finding a scythe. Like, what are you even talking about? Oh.
Surely you didn't mean to assault an arbiter.
Me? No. That's such a normal way to react when you find a scythe. Who wouldn't react like that? So maybe someone has did like a posture check that I should sit up straight. And maybe, but only maybe, I did not see nor hear nor read it.
Look at the sad little sprat in his corrugated metal cage. That's a bad
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians.
You stay there. I'll be with you in a moment. Let me just loot first, bud. Looting is something that's very important to me, you know? By the way, I think I can now open that one door that we found in this one market thing. Because I have this N-ray scanner. Yeah! I mean, I think it's normal too, just the people around seem weird about it. Yeah, right? You know, sometimes you just have to ignore some people. Some people don't know the...
Full enough to approach my holdout. I once again ask you to stop. The path ahead is filled with unseen traps. Whether cultist or wayward scientist, you will be killed. I cannot afford your interruption. Once more, please cease.
Please, Caesar! Bakayo! Hello.
I hardly believe my eyes. I didn't think I would be leaving this room with all of my innards.
Hello.
Within. I see you possess our N-ray scanner.
I do.
Oh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Oh, I shouldn't have had to worry. Damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife. Yet he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium.
What happened with Victor's experiment?
Pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range, they damaged the N-ray canisters. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the range.
So I've heard. I'm surprised any of the cultists survived the close encounter with N-rays.
Survived is something of an overstatement. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing accelerated organ liquefaction. I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, had they not promised to insert every item in this room down my throat in reverse alphabetical order.
By the way, I did read something about that, about the, I think it was Fukushima. I think, not sure, but when they had this reactor malfunction thing, they sent someone down there that needed to more or less protect the area and put something in there. I don't quite remember what. And he kind of even survived it, and he came upwards, like upstairs again after he did his task. And his organs, quite as he said, kind of liquefied themselves also due to the very high exposure. And that was quite fucked, because he then went to the hospital to get treated for that. And he clearly wouldn't in 100 years survive that. But the family, for whatever reason, did choose to keep him alive. Even though he was literally suffering hardcore. And man, that must be such a pain. And then your family is deciding to not even choose for your well-being, more or less. That's talking about the diverse from Chernobyl. Or maybe it was Chernobyl, it could be, but I think that was really, really, really fucked up, that the family literally was like, no, we're keeping him alive, and they kept him on all the lifelines, even though every single doctor told them, dude, he's going to die anyway in 2 weeks. You can now not make him suffer for 2 weeks, and they were like, nope, we're keeping him alive. Very brutal.
Because he refused to follow procedure. He didn't take an assistant or allow anyone to see his data, and now it's all consigned to oblivion. What a waste.
That's all I wanted. Try not to get killed all the way out.
Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I ever wanted. I shall.
I sent you the video trailer on Discord. Thank you. But yeah, that was really, really fucked. Oh shit!
Keep your blood within, Commander!
Damn, this here is full of traps! The Earth Directorate for the flaw in you. Gluttony! Food, food, food! You don't let a single bite or drop go to waste. Your food and drink now heated for more, but you move a bit slower in combat. No, I cannot move slower. I mean, I am a thick lady, but... Love that I run into every single thing. There were very surprising threats in there.
Our commander hangs from a thread!
send you the video trailer of Blood Refresh supply on Discord. Yeah, thank you. Then open your eyes!
You're hurt, Commander! Steel yourself!
Dude, can I like jump over it?
I cannot believe this. How many times must I say only death lies ahead? Observe. You have been persistent. The time for that is over. Please.
Huh? How do I get there? How do I get there? Oh my god. I'm an idiot! I really am an idiot sandwich, yeah. What a prick. What a prick. Such an idiot. Oh. Oh. Step by step. Oh, baby. Wow. No, no.
I never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must understand. But now, all that I wanted is cast to the wind. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die.
Funny, you reset something like that to me a long time ago. Why are you helping her?
Because the order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacles must be removed, as much as I regret the need to do so. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them an instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the Order shall find its way to truth.
So it's verhindern. Couldn't you have killed yourself before I walked all the way here? I thought you were a scientist, not a martyr. Is this how you want to be remembered?
Want has nothing to do with it. I have very specific instructions on how to proceed in the face of contingencies such as yourself. And you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character.
You're here to limit collateral damage. Blowing me up wouldn't limit anything.
You read my terminal. I cannot. No. I deny what you're saying. Whatever my personal feelings, the Order's success is more important. You're not with the Order. You cannot understand why this would be. Could I explain, the words would be lost on you.
If it could prevent needless death, why not try?
Your verbiage does not conceal the gaps in your knowledge. But the presiding bishop has taught us that ignorance is not a punishable sin. If the Order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and any associated suffering will end.
Would pure scientific certainty have saved your co-workers? No, that was me.
If what you say is true, then you have my tentative thanks. However, scientific certainty would absolutely have prevented that from happening. We would have predicted it. DeVries opened my eyes. The Order is on the path to absolute truth. And if they are not interrupted, this truth can be pursued. The one right path for humanity revealed to us. Politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle. And no one can be allowed to waltz in and hurl our plans into disarray.
What's the epic music? We are very close to a boss fight, Dove. Yay, you're cold! I think I finally understand you. You're afraid to live with what you've been doing here. These are all just excuses. You're a bloodthirsty murderer, same as your friends. Well, I already did. Your right path is a joke. All you can do now is stand down or die. I think I finally understand you. You're afraid to live with what you've been doing here.
What? How do you not understand the present situation? What coward would strap an explosive device to himself?
I could see about half of my old co-workers doing that, actually.
That's not all this. Helping DeVries, completing the work on my explosives is important. It matters. DeVries agrees.
Dude, I fucking love the roundabout option. It's always like, dude, things are happening. My co-workers are doing that sometimes. I don't even know why I'm here 90% of the time, so... A brave man doesn't murder innocents today for the chance at a peaceful tomorrow.
I don't want to admit it. As we've spoken, I've fought harder and harder to justify what we're doing. But you're right. I can't fight you any longer. I still believe there are acceptable risks, acceptable losses. But all of this is beyond acceptable. I've been a fool going along with this farce. But it stops now. My relationship with Augustine is at an end.
I'm glad we reached this point. Now prepare to die. What was your plan with helping DeVries anyhow?
I found a way to, via the use of processed N-rays, send objects out of phase. It was inconsistent, but I was close to isolating the procedure. DeVries needed explosives for her plan. By making them unseen, the explosives could be placed as efficiently as possible. No one would be maimed or injured, just killed. Saying that out loud now, it sounds unreal. But somehow, I convinced myself that leaving no survivors was more humane. It's a shame I can't speak to a vicar.
How do I know you're not going to go back helping the Reese the moment I leave?
Here, it is the key to my quarters. Take whatever you find. That will ensure that I cannot use any of it to further DeVries' aims.
You did the right
even
thing.
If I wanted to. I appreciate your consideration. Things could have been very different had your cooler head not prevailed.
Goodbye. Try not to join any other revolutionary groups, huh?
You've certainly convinced me I cannot remain here. May we meet again, when the paths of our lives are at greater apexes.
I mean, I always kind of like to talk them around, but at the same time, I'm like, I can bonk and kill. That's also fun, you know?
I owe you not only my life, but the sheer knowledge that you've turned me from a terrible path. I will make the most of it.
Oh, don't say...
I owe you not only my life, but the sheer knowledge that you've turned me from a terrible path. I will make the most of it. I promise you.
Oh. Level up, yes! Speedla! Perksa! Many of your lies are more believable and will more likely be accepted as true. Additionally, the likelihood that enemies will target you is reduced. I don't like that. Sometimes you gotta lie. Ba-da-doo. Beep-beep-beep. Ha. I have a cool scythe, guys. Radiator. Travel through the N-ray range has left you fundamentally changed. Whenever you take damage of any type, you have a chance to take additional N-ray damage and automatically become camouflage. Whenever you take damage, there's a 5% chance you become camouflaged automatically, but take an additional 5% of your max health as N-ray damage. Or invisible to enemies and deal bonus damage. I mean, I not have had a single flaw that was attractive to me. Why would I do a lot? I just lose more health and I get invisible. I don't care about invisible. I want to bonk the people anyway. There was a single one that I should have taken, which I didn't. Should I talk to the other? Oh no. Just told him to get out, so he'll be fine.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have.
Why? What were you picturing?
Someone with a little more grit. That man back there? Reckon a tough crossword puzzle would have eventually sent him over the edge, even if we hadn't come along. I'm glad we were able to show him a little grace. DeVries obviously manipulated him into acting against his conscience. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right?
I try not to dwell on the past.
No, yeah, of course. Stupid question. It's just... I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into.
You and Victor are two very different people.
True. But DeVries is still DeVries. She's good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. She'd have known I had my heart set on being a hero. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest.
Give me one moment. Eli, thank you so much for your resub. 22 months already. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Hi, how are you doing? Almost 2 years. Yeah, freaking insane. How are you doing? Isn't that what we're doing right now? Saving Arcadia?
Trying anyway. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now.
Found this audio log
Unless there was
from the
something else you
reset
need.
addressed to you. What's that about?
Found it, huh?
Oh, wait.
Well,
I
you know
already
what?
did
Truth
that.
is, I was getting... I don't... You know, all these years. And the only... No. Burn it, launch it out the airlock, do whatever you want with it.
I find our decision to spare Victor troubling. We've only his word he would not return to De Vries's fold. Allowing him to live is a risk, and an extreme one. I'd hope your reasoning to be sound.
I don't explain my decisions. I would lose all my mystique. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Trust goes both ways.
That platitude is much more effective in regard to those who would not blow us up.
Big bada boom! Pick up high security lockbox. Smacksay! I think I'll get a mural here. Have I been here?
This mural. Normally, I would never suggest pilfering from the Sovereign Ordain. But if we can rescue but one piece from it...
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Eli. Okay, then now we've done this here. Then I want to tell them that I've smoothed things over with Auntie's Joys, because I did do that. So let's do that here first. Hi, Ice Pants. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. How are ya?
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was? The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down revision of Order philosophy.
Welcome back. Any luck? I can tend to your injuries. Many thanks. Right? Welcome back.
Let's
My
sell you
supplies-
junk. That sounds funny. I want to sell you my junk.
Have you beheld that new rifle up at the monastery? The Oracle?
The one Wiley designed, right? Uses a tracking algorithm, never misses. Sounds ambitious, even for him.
I communicated your prediction to Administrator Agarwal. I'm not sure why she's budged on letting the refugees move into the exclusion zone, but I agree. Very worrying indeed. Anything I can do to assist you?
I have some questions about the situation here in Matrix Mercy.
Of course. What would you like to discuss?
I would like to know what you're doing to improve the situation for the refugees here.
Apart from providing them sustenance, shelter, and scientific ministry, you mean?
You know what I mean.
Need I remind you, Arcadia is at war. This is what war looks like, I'm afraid. The Order is operating within a very reasonable framework to provide as much aid as it can.
Blankets and hot drinks, my favorite time of the year. I just want summer break. You have a whole monastery right up there. Why not take advantage of the space?
Alexandra Monastery is a place of sacred study, advancing our understanding of the plan. We cannot jeopardize that vital work all for the comfort of a few. I haven't the wish to debate you on this any further. Please, let us move on to less controversial topics.
I run really hard, so summer can't be miserable for me. I see. I was hoping you could enlighten me about something.
Illuminating the path to true area Rift worshippers.
Okay, that wasn't really...
Welcome. Anything I can do to
But the
assist
things
you?
I was working on.
What have you discovered?
I found an interesting message from you to one of the conspirators about Sir Willy.
About me, was it?
I converse with many members of the Order on a number of subjects. No doubt I was extolling Sir Wiley's numerous virtues. We can discuss this more at a later time. Any other updates?
Hi, Nike. How are you doing? Victor was making bombs for DeVries. I barely managed to keep him from self-detonating.
Well, praise the architect for small allowances. I'll speak with him. If you were able to talk him down, then hopefully his beliefs are not beyond curation.
Assign that task to me, High Scholar. Victor's obviously more dangerous than anyone knew. You shouldn't endanger yourself. The monastery needs its abbot now more than ever.
Your concern is greatly appreciated.
How you
no
doing,
updates on
Nike?
my side of things. Anything I can do to... Yes?
I went
what
to
have you
outpost
discovered?
opportunity and smooth things over with Auntie's choice.
Oh, you've lessened the load on my mind considerably. And you have the Order's gratitude. Any other updates?
No. Okay. Then we've done this here. And if I see that right, then right now I only have this here left, right? The other main mission here. I mean, I can deliver a call to the medic here again. That is a possibility, but I only found a single one. And I cannot recruit the auto mechanic, which still pisses me off a little bit. Not a fan of that.
By calculating the position of every atom in the universe.
No, I've never read those books.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever...
I'm doing good, thanks for asking, Nike. More like he can't debate you on that. Exactly. What a prick. What a prick.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Come now.
Thank you, Nike. Da 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 da. Oh. Oh. Almost fell down. That was dangerous. On the cliff. I almost fell down there and broke my leg. Oh, I never heard of that, no. It reminds me of a movie, though. The plot. Hi, Ocean Wave. How are you doing? How's the other worlds too? It's going good, I think. As good as it can go. It's time that they give you a chat pack in the game. We don't have a chat pack, but we do have those double jump books. Boots. These boots were made for walking, cause that's just what they do. All of those crazy boots are gonna walk all over you. Not very sci-fi futuristic. Kinda true. Give me my jetpack! Ah! By the way, what do we want to skill afterwards. My speech is almost up. I'm thinking about going into observation, and after observation into leadership, and then after leadership into lockpicking, and then after lockpicking into hacking. I will not put any points in engineering and explosives. I will not put any points in sneak, and I will not put any points into guns, and I also will not put any points into science. So I would need one, no, let's do it that way. 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40. I would need 50 more points, so I would need 25 more levels. Can I even get that high? Also, I probably will have to 100% it almost to get that many levels, so... Just working out and watching American Dad. Nice, enjoy it. But maybe I will even learn hacking before I will learn lockpicking. You know why? Because hacking will give me a lot of information. Lockpicking can, but it doesn't have to. That's more for my inner loot goblin. I mean, I do love my inner loot goblin, but I do like informations even more. Because as many of you know, information is power. So... dumb as it sounds, information is power.
Hello? Someone there?
Hello?
Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
I have a writ of investigatory inquiry from Ebony will open up.
Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir.
This is Factor Maytugier. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
So I think I'll first get hacking. Okay guys, but before we do beginning at the end point, let's save here. I will not be going offline. I will be online for 1.5 hours more, but I will make a short cut here for the YouTube video. So to everybody who's currently watching this on YouTube as a video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's part of the Outer Worlds 2. And if you would like to, we do see each other on the next part of it. Mumbai!